Welcome back to the World Junior Curling Championships here in the Waldhaus Arena, Flem, Switzerland. We're live for the women's final between Sweden and Canada, a rerun of the 1-2 page game held on Friday evening. The result was Canada's on Friday evening. However, a really good performance from Sweden yesterday in the semi-final to get them here should stand them in good stead for a much closer game than it was then. My name's Logan and I'm joined by Sander Rølvåg. How are you feeling about the game today, Sander?
I hope it will be a tight game, but just kind of see Canada dominating this game. Not sure though. Sweden really has to bring their A game to if they want to win today.
Yeah, I think for me it's really important that Sweden get off to a good start. They didn't do that on Friday night, and it was really one-way traffic after that. So, but I think they had a really good performance yesterday in the semi-final, which will definitely bring them confidence going into this game. So Sara McManus throws the first stone of the World Junior Final 2010. I'll just be looking for this one in front of the T-line. See Sweden throwing the red rocks while Canada throwing the yellows. Sweden do normally run a rotation system, however I think they were so pleased with their performance yesterday that poor Anna Huchta has been left on the bench for this game. However, I'm sure she won't mind as long as they come away with the gold. So Lynn Kreviazuk, the Canadian lead, hits and rolls out of the rings. And once again, I think we'll see Sara McManus throw one into the house. Don't expect either team to take too many risks in the first end.
It doesn't seem like Canada wants to take too many risks. They had first practice, maybe they just want to feel the ice a bit before they start a more aggressive game.
Yeah, but Sara McManus just a little bit short with her draw attempt, and maybe that will encourage Sweden to get some stones in play in the first end. Lynn Kreviazuk makes the come around, however does drift to the back of the 8 foot. So Swedish second player Agnes Knochenhauer will go for the in-turn draw. And Hasselborg saying that the tolerance in this shot is to chip the guard off. This is looking heavy. That'll look like a first end of a World Junior Final throw. A little bit nervous perhaps. Agnes just seemed to give that one a little bit of extra juice when she was letting it go. So now a really good chance for Canada to come around with Laura Crocker, the Canadian second. Her first stone of the World Junior Final. New experience for both of these teams. Neither have been involved in an international final before. Laura Crocker just a little bit short with her draw attempt.
Sweep, guys.
Ja, med på vårt våra samma kvarna på. Var är träffen? Ja.
Så.
Had a brief chat with Anna Hasselborg before the game, and she didn't say too much. They were just focusing on the preparation, but the one thing that really came across for me was that she wanted to make sure she had fun out there in the 1-2 game. Clearly it wasn't a fun time for her, and she just wanted to perform and enjoy herself. So Laura Crocker with the same shot.
Where? Wall line.
And a killer
Wall
look
line.
in her eyes.
It's getting better. 6, 5, 6. Close. We're there. Okay, whoa.
I'm guessing she's focused.
Finish hard. All the way under. Go, guys. Hard. Finish. Keep going. Keep going. Hard. Hard. Good sweep, guys. That's fine. I didn't want it much farther.
So Laura Crocker finds that extra foot required to get into the top of the 8-foot circle, and Sweden on the back foot right from the start. Great shot by Jonna McManus. Raises the guard back and makes a double takeout on the yellows, and that one gets Sweden off the hook for the time being. Still guard there though, and Emma Miskew with the chance to head and roll behind that.
Yes! Hard! All the way, guys, hard! Hard for peace! Hard, hard, hard!
Sounds like this one's over, Caroline.
Okay.
And just gets an edge and enough to remove it from play. Of course, at the same time, while this game's going on, our women's final, we have the bronze game a couple of sheets over. USA against Switzerland there. USA have the hammer as they progressed through the semi-final to the bronze game. And we'll try to keep you up to date as much as possible during this women's final on the progress of that game. Meanwhile, on our featured sheet, Sweden against Canada. Jonna McManus playing a draw around the guard, and two fantastic stones by Jonna McManus in the first end. She doesn't look nervous at all.
No, then. Leave it.
So Emma Miskew with a tricky shot. Looks like she's done a decent job, but doesn't push it far enough to lie shot position. Nice attempt though.
Har du någonting på den här sidan?
Nej.
Bara gadda då.
Är det skott?
Ja.
Ja, men då så.
Visst är det skott? Ser du mina
Yesterday we saw some really high energy play by Anna Hasselborg, constantly moving about and talking, and just looked really energetic and fun out there. And we're looking for something similar today. Should we want to try and find the same zone she was in yesterday, when she just seemed to be able to make everything.
På gaddel? Ja. 05-10. 07 direkt. Upp och ner med tjejer.
Just choosing to throw a guard on that yellow stone. They don't want Canada to be able to raise onto their red to score a couple of shots.
Bra fart. Ja, nära.
Bra linje.
Nära. 12.
Prefer this one short of the rings rather than in, so that Canada can't raise it in to score 2.
8.
Vänta. Kom igen nu.
12. Nära.
Sitt bara. Bara sitt.
Perfect positioning by Anna Hasselborg.
Vad hade ni?
97.
Den gled på jättefint. Bra.
And an aggressive call here by Rachel Homan.
Bra tjejer. Bra koll. Så.
Could play the raise on that red, just laid by Anna Hasselborg, but choosing to come around.
It's gotta be 6. It's gotta be 6. Has to be shot. Go! Hard! 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 Hard, guys! Hard!
So working this one hard to drag it onto the button. And it won't get quite far enough for shot. Swedish Redstone still lying at the back right of the 4-foot circle as we see it.
Jag tycker garden igen!
Ja.
So by throwing the guard,
Bara de inte har uttryck.
Anna Hasselborg could leave a tap back for 3 for Rachel Homan. Tough shot, but it probably is there.
Jag vet inte riktigt vad alternativet är. Alltså, så där är ju i så fall perfekt.
Ja, den är bra, Anna.
Här är perfekt, för då har de inte den utvicken. Alltså perfekt lägger vi... Här ligger den perfekt, för då har de ju inte... Och vilka, då måste de bara gå med så, med 10. Nej. Så, men jag menar så här är också bra.
Ja.
Lite till.
Anna Hasselborg just saying that ideally she'd like to come into the 8-foot and
Spela garden då.
lie 4th
Bara
shot,
gadd, Jonna, jag
so
kom
that
inte runt
if
där. Bara
Canada
mer
play
gadd.
the come around on the outside of that red centre guard.
It didn't seem like she's worried about that shot, but I think it's definitely there. There is a big finish on that sheet, and she's just elected to play a guard now.
Yeah, I think she wants to get into the house far enough so that if Homan makes that final shot, then maybe she'll out count it. Maybe the last one, Rachel Homan, will roll out of the 8-foot.
Sara kör snart. Linje, japp. Linje bra.
Bara stanna då.
Bara stanna där.
So it will just be a guard from Anna Hasselborg. Rachel Homan with a tough shot here to score 2, maybe even 3 if she gets it absolutely right. First end was blanked in the bronze medal game between Switzerland and the USA. Switzerland, of course, lost to the USA in the Page 3-4 game, while America lost out in the semi yesterday to Anna Hasselborg's Sweden team. So this could be a pivotal stone already in this game. Rachel Homan for a multiple score in the first end.
Seems like this is over Caroline.
Yep, hard.
So maybe looking for some sort of second result.
100.
Doesn't quite get it.
Härligt tjejer.
and didn't really get close to that Rachel Homan. Maybe more swing there than she found in practice. Of course, Canada had the first practice, so maybe the ice conditions changed a bit there, but poor attempt there by the Canadian skipper, and Sweden get off to a flyer by stealing one. Two fantastic stones by Jonna McManus, really turning the end around for Sweden, and Sweden lead by 1-0 in the World Junior Final 2010.
Härligt Sara, grymt!
Grymt Sara! Härligt Jonna, bra koll. 80. Härligt. 80. Jag hade 80. Jaha.
Looks light.
Ja.
Nära, Magrosso! Nära! I think we took close enough ice. Like I wasn't a foot.
No.
And I was up, if anything.
95.
Yeah, we weren't even close. We just got to sweep everything a bit earlier because everything's coming up short. So really trying to get it there super aggressively. Yeah.
So we just heard quick team chat for Canada, just saying that everything just coming up a little bit short, so they need to get on the sweeping a bit earlier to give them a chance to make the perfect shots. Sara McManus has thrown into the house with her first stone, and then thrown a centre guard, which is not able to provide cover on that red rock in the house. And
just hack.
Options here for Lynn Kreviazuk to get behind one of the guards.
Hack up. Looks like board. Yeah, board. Close. Yep. Whoa. No.
So really nice hit and roll from Lynn Kreviazuk and Anna Hasselborg. Wants Agnes Knochenhauer to play the run back.
Upp lite. Kör. Klockrent satt Agnes.
Doesn't quite make it.
Rakat på, den går mycket rakare neråt här. Klockrent satt.
And Rachel Homan's looking for a split on her own stone. Just tap. That yellow went in behind the corner guards and roll over to the left of our screen.
Jag vill lämna typ läget till dig sen så löser vi det. Ja, jag tänkte det. Ja.
Yep. Nine. Whoa, let it curl. Yep, hard. Through. Hard, guys, hard. Mine's perfect. Rolling.
And a really nice shot by Laura Crocker. Splits the yellow stone back tee, but gets a nice roll in behind the corners. See that yellow in behind the guard, absolutely perfect position. Perhaps Sweden can come around and play a hit and roll off that stone behind the corner guard.
Eller spelar du ner den så mot det röda?
Ja, okej.
So
Fast tråkigt om de rullar upp corner.
Want to peel off the corner guard. Maybe angling
think
this
he was gotten
first yellow corner guard onto your red and then onto the yellow stone hidden behind. If you can make it absolutely perfect. Or you're on the cornerback down to the left and may catch that one in the forfeit. There's a couple of options for this peel. So doesn't quite get anything there.
How much can you grab?
Opens up that yellow one, but
Just a touch less weight.
Canada could find themselves in a really good spot in a minute, and just doesn't seem like
Make sure we're in, though. I mean, if you touch
Agnes
the feet,
Knochenhauer
that's
quite
fine.
has her ice legs yet in this game. Bit nervous. And a great chance for Laura Crocker to come around and make a freeze or a tap on that yellow stone in behind the guards.
Yep. 8, 9. Just tapping this through. Yeah, roll it off them hard.
So
It's not bad.
maybe a little bit heavy there by Laura Crocker.
not looking too bad though for Team Canada.
Antingen bara så. Den här kommer ganska...
So probably an option of a double takeout or a hit and roll in front. Double takeout is there, but it is quite flat.
Finns ingen dubbel nästan. Eller det finns en TT väl. Den.
Spela vilken?
Så. 0.
Det går ganska rakt där.
So what was the call in the end?
Just hit this yellow one in front of the T line and roll in front of the one in the back forfeit.
Upp lite. Rent. Ja.
So a great takeout in the first end from Jonna McManus. And to do something similar.
Bra där.
Just going to roll a little bit too far, but it does hang around till I second shot.
Lite hård, va? Det är bra, Anna.
I don't mind just here.
I like that.
If you touch it, it's pretty good too.
That's a very smart call from Rachel Homan. Wants to keep some her yellow stones around, most importantly, but concerned that if she plays a takeout, she'll leave a double. Meanwhile, in the bronze medal game, a fantastic double and roll and behind the centre guard by Manuela Siegrist puts them in a strong position in the second end.
Wall line! Wall line!
Just looking for a freeze here,
Hard,
or
guys,
even
get a
a
shot!
little tap.
Hard! Hard!
And
Get it in, hard! Hard!
short is not a good shot by Emma Miskew. Comes up short. Could have tapped that one.
Bara vilka
And
så är bra.
perhaps a let off by Sweden. For Sweden.
0.
Oh, so it's a horrible release, I think.
I don't think there's no mention of a pick anyway, was there?
No, looking at the reaction from Jonna McManus,
Okay,
I think she
Det där var jävla kuk alltså.
just dumped that one.
I don't mind board.
So huge miss from Jonna McManus.
Ja. För de kom innan.
And now a chance for Canada to lie for. As you can see, that stone is open. They can get to the nose of this one.
Yep!
And a let off for Miskew.
Yep!
Really didn't expect that from Jonna McManus. She seemed to be pretty settled in the first end. Made 2 great shots. And this is much better from Emma Miskew. And Canada line 4 with last stone.
Yeah, but it's never gone to where you guys said yeah. Never. That's that one. Yeah. Anyways, we haven't turned anything there, right? Then we haven't turned anything there yet. Also, I didn't.
Time out.
Yeah.
So Anna Hasselborg calls a timeout.
Just letting you know they are. So,
Jag är lite inne på den här.
so super aggressively. You guys did. You guys were saying line only, but still pounding it. So whatever. You couldn't have done anything. I thought it was stopping 2, and they jacked it to in. At the hog line, I didn't think it was even close to in. I thought you were throwing a guard.
Du måste gömma dit den lite. Vad sa du? Du måste nästan gömma dit den.
Because at the hog, I thought it wasn't even going to be close to in, and they dragged the tip clearly in.
In the bronze medal game, Alex Carlson having to draw the 4-foot against 2, but comes up short. Steal of 2 for the Swiss, and Switzerland leading by 2 shots to 0.
Ja, vad säger du om den där dubben?
Precis.
Den känner jag.
Dubben och rull.
Ja.
Jag menar,
Alltså, den här. Ja, jag känner för den också. Det är den jag känner för.
jag menar, där har du 2 utfall. Du har antingen den
Ja,
och då håller du ihop stenarna.
precis. Och det känns som att jag får
en dubbel där, men det viktigaste är att få den bra.
den här, den dubben ja.
Det uppgiften är att ta den. Sen, för att då får vi lite flyt så får vi vicken.
Ja, precis. Ja, då kör vi den.
So Anna Hasselborg is going to play a double. Probably needs to play 2 doubles with her 2 last stones to prevent a big end. Even if she makes 2 doubles, Canada might even get a deuce.
I think they both would have been through.
All depends on where she lies her shooter. Playing a heavyweight, she does. I'm guessing she'll just roll out. So important to catch 2 yellow stones now.
Vänta. Ja! Ja! Hårt! Hårt, ser du!
Double attempt for Hasselborg.
Hårt, Agnes!
Oh,
Somehow manages to find a way through there without picking 2 stones. And now Homan with a chance to really put the screws on Sweden.
yeah. At the moment, looking like at least 3 points for Canada.
Slutomgång. Eller kukgadd
Double on the side, what are they looking for? Just make sure it's in. Yep.
There's not really any simple doubles, right? No.
Fan, vi väntar.
It's all line.
Hade du tuppat den när det var perfekt? Hade tippen. Ja, det var tippen.
Line's good. Hey, take a look. Take a look. Room. Drag it. Laura, take it. Hard. Hard.
So that's looking good by Homan.
Hard, guys. Hard. Push.
Should just get a bite of the front ring, and
Sorry, guys.
really nice draw by Rachel Homan.
Sorry.
Is there a triple now?
Could be Sander. Perhaps going across the top, they could get pretty close certainly to one of them.
I give myself max.
I think maybe there is.
I'm not convinced it's there hitting the stone on the left thick side. You have to go across the top to get the 3.
Yep.
And this is a really big shot for Anna Hasselborg. Rachel Homan just wanting that one to curl a bit more.
Ren. Ja! Ja! Hårt! Hårt! Wow, 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 wow! Ren!
Gets two, gets three.
Amazing shot by Anna Hasselborg.
And it did work on the thick side.
It really did, Logan. What an end saver from Anna Hasselborg. So, was looking like maybe 4 points for Canada. Now, just a draw for 2, and I think Team Sweden will be happy about that.
And a real look of relief on Anna Hasselborg's face. Biggest smile on Flem's. So anywhere in the 12 foot for Homan to score 2. She has backing. No problem. And Canada take a 2-1 lead over Sweden.
Can't help but think that they're not too happy about that. They were lying pretty good until Anna Hasselborg's amazing triple take it on her last stone.
Yeah, stone positioning absolutely crucial, and Rachel Homan just didn't quite get it right there. Just left it a little bit high and a little bit wide, and really set up that circus shot for Anna Hasselborg, which she absolutely nailed it.
You think this will boost the Swedish team?
Yeah, it's strange to think that the momentum might be with Sweden after that when they lose a 2, but they really got off the hook there. Looked like losing probably 4. So after that amazing shot by Anna Hasselborg, Canada only scored 2, and I don't look overly amused about it.
It was Jonna McManus' miss. She freshed that second take out that put them in that situation. They were hitting fly 2. So pretty sure she'll be happy about Anna Hasselborg saving their team from that end.
So Sara McManus hangs around for a bite of the 12 foot, as we see there.
Yep. Yep. Hard. All the way hard. Hard to stay, guys. You got it, hard.
Had a brief chat with Canadian alternate Lynn Kreviazuk, who, of course, she's too old to play Canadian juniors, so didn't come here as a member of the team. However, is young enough to qualify for the World Juniors. Just a slight difference in qualification date. So she's here as alternate, and she was saying that she'll be nervous for the first few stones, but then after that she'll settle down. But it's almost so much worse watching than being in your own destiny and being able to control things yourself. But she had full confidence in the team. And rightly so, after what was in general a good second end for Canada. Just slightly misplaced a couple of stones, and that cost them more shots, but still a good 2, and Canada would have been pleased with that result before the end started. Laura Crocker with the takeout on the wing, sticks around.
Spela så fart så Sara du.
Ja.
Japp! Japp! Hårt! Hårt! Öka Kiro! Hårt! Kör! Kör! Hårt! Kör!
Agnes Knochenhauer not really making the shots,
Bra sopat.
just kind of half shots so far.
Det är lugnt. Det handlar mer om den som spelar än vad det handlar om stället. Det är så det funkar.
Yeah, just needing to tighten up the ship a little bit. Agnes Knochenhauer giving Laura Crocker too many free shots at the moment.
Line's good. Hard, guys, hard. Good sweep.
Ren! 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 Japp! Japp! Get it! Hard! Hard! Och du kör! Japp! Härligt, Agnes!
So much better there for Agnes Knochenhauer, and she celebrates that shot to signify that she's arrived in the game. Now Miskew had a slightly poor shot in the last end and a freeze attempt where she came up short and guarded, but I wouldn't expect to see any mistake from her here.
Mycket snurr på sten bara så kommer de inte skära.
Kom lite!
70!
Ren start! Ren! 70!
Just trading takeouts here in the third end. Canada leading by 2 shots to 1 through 2 ends. And if you've just joined us, our featured game is the Women's Junior Worlds Final between Canada and Sweden.
Yeah.
High standard start to the game.
Hard. Clean. Yeah. Yes.
And we fully expected it to be so after a great performance from Canada on Friday night to dispose of Sweden, but then an equally good performance yesterday by the Swedish to come through the semi-final. So I think we have the right 2 teams in the final. I think many people would question that. It's just who is going to come out on top now.
Yeah, you would maybe expect Russia to be in the final, but they haven't really played that well this week.
Yeah, of course the Russian team did contain 3 Olympians from Vancouver 2010, but they never just seemed to kick it into gear this week.
I think this is smart from the Canadian team, playing a simple end instead of kind of steaming after losing a potential 4 in the second end. Just playing a simple end, resetting, and maybe kill the Swedish momentum they had from coming in after that last end.
Det var jag som gjorde det?
Ja.
Och du bara... så här.
Yep.
Ja.
Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hard. Whoa, roll it. Yep, hard.
Jag spelar 90.
Långt över, precis. Jonas var 74 på båda.
Lägg den hela 12 folk.
Rent! 80!
Wow!
80!
Wow! Upp!
Anna Hasselborg just rolls out of the rings.
Det är bra, Anna.
Sorry.
And Rachel Homan. There's different schools on thought as to where to put your stone in the house when trying to make somebody stick around and take their one. I kind of favour this option as well, thrown to the centre line, maximising the distance to roll out of the house. Unless you feel that somebody's weaker on one handle in particular and throwing it to that wing. But Rachel Homan just choosing to throw this one to the button.
Do you think Sweden's just playing a simple end to kind of relax after that nervous second end, or do you think that this is the kind of play we'll see from them further on in the game?
I think Sweden will be quite happy to play this kind of game at the moment. They'll want to try and keep things tight with Canada and try and build a little bit of pressure on them. So much expected of this Rachel Homan team. Always been so much hype on that team since they really kicked it into gear when Rachel was only 15 or 16. She came on the scene and was beating some of the top women's teams in Ontario at that point. Of course, this is our first Worlds though, losing the Canadian Junior final last year, but coming through this year.
Big push from Hasselborg. And that's enough to blank this end. And by doing that, Team Sweden will keep their last stone advantage coming into the next and fourth end.
Verkligen, men jag tyckte det var bra. Alltså nu ligger vi efter omgång. Det kändes helt rätt.
Jag tycker också det är helt rätt. De kommer nog lägga nära nu, tror jag.
Det tror jag också. Och då får vi först runt. Kan vi gå ner lite fart när vi stenkoll på isen också?
Always talking, Anna Hasselborg to your team.
Ja, jag förstår det. Så kan jag spela 90 om du vill här.
Third end in the bronze game between Switzerland and USA was blank, and the only thing separating those two teams really was a draw in the second end against two, where Alex Carlson came up short. So Switzerland leading by 2 shots to 0 in the bronze game.
Was that center guard called, or?
I didn't see, to be honest.
No.
Sander? I wouldn't be surprised. A wiggle of the fingers from McManus. Trying to come around here. She's had a good start to the game. And this is looking heavy. I think I cursed her there. And this one's going to slide right through the house.
She does look like a really composed player though. Not really getting that frustrated, it seems. Just playing her shots, and if she misses, she'll try to do it better on the next one.
Let it curl.
So it's really what you want in a lead, I guess. Just a easy-going player.
Yeah, go.
So a really nice draw from Lynn Kreviazuk, comes down onto the tee line. And Canada will like getting around the centre guard first. Potentially in a stealing position, that stone there. And a bit of pressure on Sara McManus to make up for that poor first stone.
Mycket plats! Ligger till. Ja, vänta då. Ingen död.
Fortsätt. Lite till.
Jag tror den här går lite
Doesn't
rakt
quite
in
curl
bara.
enough.
Ja, jag tar lite vind i. Vi spelar den som första sten istället.
Nej,
Okej.
inte jag heller. Jag tycker inte... Nej, samma ordning. Det jag kände när jag spelade i den butiken, den greppar som tusan.
So a nice pocket for Laura Crocker to come round into. A freeze here would put them in a great situation.
Whoa, run the guard.
And it's over curling.
Roll. Sit. Okay. Yeah,
So-
soft and light. Just wet.
So you're Rachel Homan saying just a bit soft and a bit light with the release. So it comes up short, but does leave the yellow stone in the forefoot guarded.
Bra linje! Japp! Hårt!
Kör
Hårt!
då. Linje, kör.
Hårt linje! Hårt!
Important stone here for Agnes Knochenhauer.
Kom igen, kör!
Hela vägen,
Hårt!
mycket kör.
Hårt! Kom igen Ashil, lite drill! Kom igen! Lite drill!
Just a little bit short of weight there.
Yeah, really clogging up the center line out.
What do you guys like? They come here.
Det är nästa, absolut. Det är den andra scenen, ja. Ja, precis. Hade den där...
You just have to make it pretty
så hade den
perfect.
stannat lika snyggt. Ja. Nu jävlar, nu ska jag trycka dit en clearing jävel på nästa. Skalla gardnar ut.
Think we can try and get in here? Not really, eh? There's infinite.
I don't mind them guarding the
Så alla så här
outside red, even as a stone to tap later on to be able to use. Don't think it's worth going in for the freeze. But Rachel Homan with another really aggressive call coming around the end turn. Trying to get a second stone into the forefoot. One problem I see with this call is that Sweden are a strong hitting team. They may be able to play some sort of raised double by coming in here.
Just get off. This is terrible. Right back? It's not. No, never. Okay.
And I think Laura Crocker slightly overcompensating with her release there, not really getting the curl. But it does curl enough not to leave a double takeout.
Det finns inget... Grymt att komma ner lite så. Sarg. Rent. Upp. Var med. Ja! Wow. Upp.
Maxeriken!
Bra Agnes. Perfekt.
Rachel Homan not really sure what to do here. Usually really tactically strong, but
Ganska bra, för nu måste de gå på och göra någonting.
Feel that?
Yeah, really nice shot there by Agnes Knochenhauer. Squeezes another stone into the 8 foot.
Vi kan fortfarande spela på den egen röda på
I'll call
utsidan.
timeout.
Vi kan spela utsidan på den
both
röda.
stones are partially open, so
They're just gonna come around. Yeah, then we can come too.
Sweden can get to that yellow one
Den var upp, men den var fast.
by tapping up one of the red stones.
Det var inte så positivt, det kanske var lite 15-20 nästan. hon bara byta, hon bara nej.
So Emma Miskew just deciding to peel this red guard, open up the stone at the top of the 8 foot.
Yep. Whoa. Hard. Whoa, whoa. No, no. Off. Sit. Okay.
Yes, wanting to get hit 2 birds with 1 stone, really. Guarding that outside
Hur mycket har du på
draw,
utsidan?
but does not. Rolls a bit too far.
Jag tycker så. Har vi perfekt linje så dutta för lika skott. Annars bara så.
85, jag tycker också det har tragat lite. 85
Bara frys.
Då har vi marginalen att hålla upp lite också.
Ja! Ja! 8! Hårt! 8! Hårt! Wow! Oh, vad ligger den?
12! Den är nära. Hake.
Kom igen nu, Agnes. Maxa allt. Kör den, kör.
Jag vill inte gadda våran.
So it looks like Jonna McManus just struggling a bit on her intern at the moment. She did miss a takeout down there on the intern before, over curling, and that wasn't even close to getting around the guard.
Rachel Homan deciding to play a little tap on her own stone.
Here is more important than getting the
Sorry.
hit.
Tapping the Swedish stone.
Alltså det är bara det.
I like the hit.
Jonna, det är bara det handlar om. Tryck till med snurren.
Just because if we leave it here, that's awful. Okay, I feel like the draw.
And in the bronze game, a fresh air shot from Manuela Sigrist, trying a double against 2, misses completely, and Alex Carlson will be left with a draw to touch the 8 foot to score 3. No guards in play.
And on our feature sheet, we see Emma Miskew playing a soft hit and roll on that red stone in front.
Whoa! Yeah! Where? Whoa! 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 No, guys, no. No. Roll it, Laura, roll it hard.
Yes, sir.
Really nice shot by Emma Miskew. Is it enough to get second shot even?
And after that one, Sweden really in a lot of trouble. As Carlson, the American skip, makes her draw for 3 and takes a 3-2 lead over Switzerland in the bronze game. And in the women's final, the thing I really liked about that shot called by the Canadians was the weight. They weren't even too worried about pushing the reds through the house. It's more important to get their Yellowstone in behind the cover.
Well, yet again, it's Jonna McManus that puts her team in trouble with a big miss, just like she did in the second in after freshing a takeout.
But it was her that bailed them out in the first end with 2 huge shots.
That's true.
So maybe she'll be a bit happier throwing this one on the out turn. Just been struggling on the in a little bit. So single peel by Jonna McManus.
Men ta bort den där.
Yeah, you're right.
Vad sa du?
Do you want to come in or just a guard? I like it.
Okej. Men om det sitter i huvudet så kan du ändå byta liksom.
Frågan är vilken hon ska få.
Yeah. Hey, right? If I overcurl, it's...
Men jag tycker du byter ändå.
Here, I think.
Det är bara det att den går rakt. Det är dina 2 stenar som är lite
Ta
olika.
Saras andra sten.
Sorry?
Hennes sten är bra.
That should be good. I don't think I'm going to bury around that with that ice.
Ja, precis.
That's too much
Jag
ice.
ska bara
What?
släppa en så.
Jag tror hon ligger på
Du kan ta båda mina. Ska jag ta båda här? Ska du kunna göra? Båda mina är bra?
Ja, vi tar det femte.
So Rachel Homan saying there she doesn't want to bury. She wants to put this one kind of center line-ish.
Line's more important, guys.
Maybe half covering the yellow
Center.
so that any sort of raise sends the yellow at the top of the 4 onto the wide red. So again, really smart stone positioning by Rachel Homan.
Just over then. Whoa, guys!
A huge mistake from Rachel Homan. Hogs that guard. Does not get over the hog line, and stone is removed.
A bit surprising there. I think she could have even come into the front of the house and still been in a good position.
Yep. A lot of room for error. But still,
What happened to that?
Sweden not in the best of positions.
Vad har ni här? Så eller halva?
Lisa! Ja, lite mer. Ja, exakt där.
Det är bara frysen.
Det är bara det fryser vi när vi ligger i andra sten. Då fryser vi.
But they might be getting 2 now.
Jag vet faktiskt inte riktigt. Om vi spelar den så, då kan de spela chapp och ligga 3. Eller gadda och ligga 2.
Well, I know it's already.
Ja. Nej, precis. Om vi säger att jag lägger jag locket så här och hon chappar, då är chapp för 1. Ja, precis. Så det är en marginal så här.
So it seems like Anna Hasselborg is going to draw the win foot. Because if she tries to freeze or anything like that and canalize 2, they may guard and she'll have a hard shot and maybe giving up steal 2. So what she's thinking is put this on the win foot. Rachel Homan has to hit it, and Anna Hasselborg will have an open hit or a draw for 1. What do you think about the call?
I think it's a really tough shot, and if they get it slightly wrong, they could struggle to even get shot stone with their last one. But I don't really see many better alternatives for Anna Hasselborg, and this is a huge shot for the 20-year-old skip.
Bra fart! Perfekt linje!
Bra fart!
Bara fart! Ja! Bara fart! Perfekt linje! Ja! Ja! Wow! Wow! Perfekt linje! Ja! Ja! Hårt! Hårt! Kör Giro!
So looking pretty good here.
Kör Giro! Hårt! Lite,
Just comes up a fraction short for weight, but good enough to lie second and third shot.
Yep.
You'll be end up tapping this one. Yeah, it's fine.
Axat den.
Even if I cross it, it's not a big deal.
Jag var typ rädd att du skulle så här, gå bak 4.
Nose is perfect, but.
Yeah. Vilken sån där.
Precis, jag sa den är på hack.
Bra spelat, Anna.
There's also a less weight.
Jag sa det på hack, men det är viktigt att den
I
här
don't mind for control. I think we
Det är
need
andra
control
stegen i alla
to make
fall.
sure that we. Okay,
Det
control.
var det. Sätter hon den mitt emellan. Precis mitt emellan. Så har hon...
No, not really.
Ser du? Mitt emellan gul och röd. Ser du?
So a takeout called for Team Canada. They want to remove that stone at the top of the 4-foot and really sit right on the nose. That way, don't really leave a very tough shot for Team Sweden to score in this end.
Vad sa du?
So didn't want to lose that stone.
No.
In the forefoot, just chips it out at the four. And not really lying. Sure, he was lying.
Yep. Anyway, the call is just to draw the forfeit, and might be a measure for.
Looks
who's
like
second?
it might be red.
I think it's really close. We'll see.
Gå lite utanför mitten här, så jag tror att det inte kommer gå lika.
Nej, det spelar exakt samma fart.
Ja.
Yes. Samma fart.
Ja, den är på förra.
83.
So her rate was pretty good on the first one. Probably could have swept that into the forfeit, but they were waiting a bit too much online.
Bra fart! Jättebra linje! Kör då! Ja!
Bra fart!
Ja! Bara fart! Bara fart! Den är helt er!
Jag tycker den är lugn.
Ja! Bara fart! Bra linje, helt er! Wow, känns längre!
So we'll just rub off the yellow one. It's good enough to score one, but is it two? So measure is called by Anna Hasselborg. Seems like Emma Miskew is trying to get away with that measure, but
Jag tror att den är gul, men bra draget.
there will be one.
Tack, Gutta.
Yeah, really interesting matchup this. Anna
One for sure.
Hasselborg and Rachel Homan.
Measure, please.
A few in a new breed of super skips that are coming through. The other notable missing this week is Eve Muirhead from Scotland, who of course skipped the Great Britain team in the Olympics. She's taking a year out of juniors after winning the last 3 World Juniors to concentrate on the Olympics. But she still has yet another year in juniors next year and could well return to the world stage. And a really interesting matchup this between Anna Hasselborg and Rachel Homan. Of course, Rachel Homan has had great success in Canada on the women's tour, but Anna Hasselborg as well has put in some great performances in Europe.
That's yellow, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Anna Hasselborg, she was in the final of the Bern Open, I believe, 2 or 3 seasons ago, much to everyone's surprise, and that's when she burst onto the scene. But it took them a couple more years to win the juniors. Of course, won it last year. Had a disappointing week in Vancouver at the World Juniors, but more than making up for it this week. And pushing Canada all the way. So, 1 for Sweden there, and the scoreline now 2 each through 4 ends. And will be Sara McManus to shoot first in the 5th.
Bra fart! Jättefin linje! 12! Perfekt linje! Hårt tjejer!
12!
Kom igen tjejer!
Bra Sara!
Bra där!
Grymt, då har du 2 likadana du Sara.
Sara! Line's tight, yep! Sara! Vad spelar du för sten nu? We're on it now.
Tight centre guard by Sara McManus, and then a heavy draw by Lynn Kreviazuk. Didn't even try and go around the guard, so just chipped it and rolled in front of the tee. And she hasn't quite reached the dizzying heights she reached on Friday night so far. She played pretty much a perfect game against the Swedes in the 1-2 page.
Really nice hidden roll in behind the guard from Sara McManus.
Jävlar, nu ska jag trycka ut mina här. Du är bra. Anna, säg att den ligger bra. Man slår på den att jag såg på
hard guys, hard! Hard, you got it!
För är det ändå avrull, då spelar det ingen roll hur tajt den blir liksom.
Whoa!
Jag håller med.
I'm gonna tap it. Go for weight, go! Hard!
So a nice shot by Kreviazuk, comes down onto the nose and pushes that red back tee. And this almost a contrast of styles. Sweden against Canada. Canada go absolutely gung-ho when they have the hammer, not scared to get stones in play. Whereas Sweden will set something up and then play a really big shot. Really good takeout players, the Swedes.
Ligger bra, vänta, Kala, lite till, vänta, upp Sara, upp. Härligt Agnes. Jättebra, härligt.
Grym.
Kan den gå så här?
Vi tycker det var mellan
Jag såg det.
Fan, jag är på den.
Men den typ så lät i handen, den bara så
They just call in the back.
det är jättebra snack.
Jag bara så här typ gärna sitta ner. Jag bara fan, det här är typ bak 4.
Nej, klockan snackar. Bra koll. Den där är också konstig, helt hundra. För att vi inte ställer igång också.
Ja!
Jag gillar den ändå.
Hard! Whoa! Yeah! Hard! Okay.
Köp.
Vad säger de bara bak 12?
Sa du?
Bara genomfart.
Jag tycker köp för 3-0.
Okej. Nej, 0.
0.
Jag trycker ut den.
Ja! Hårt! Ja! Hårt tjejer!
So Knochenhauer with the raise.
Hårt! Öka tjejer, hårt!
And she's just struggling.
She wanted to play a softer weight, like a hack weight.
Yeah, I've actually felt this week that Agnes has just struggled a little bit. She's never really brought her top game that I've seen before.
Comes back, Taylor.
Det greppar väl innan. Men den var lite lös eller?
Whoa! No, off! Right off! Off, guys. Back. Control.
Lite avrull.
And Crocker hangs around to lie first, third and fourth shot for Canada.
Yeah.
And so Sweden need to be really careful here.
Yeah, a really open house, no guards in play. You really have to be extremely careful where you roll.
In the fifth end in the bronze medal match. USA against Switzerland. USA, they scored 3 in the fourth end to take a 3-2 lead, and then followed it up with a massive steal of 2. So USA leading by 5 shots to 2 in the bronze game. Meanwhile, in the final, the gold medal match, McManus doesn't quite manage to make a hit and roll in, and Canada have the chance to lie 3 with last stone.
Would have liked to roll in for a third shot there. It does not, so Canada line first and third shot. We know the Swedish girls can peel, so I might just see a double or triple if the angles are there.
Yeah, we had written them off to losing a big end in the second, but an unbelievable last stone by Anna Hasselborg bailed them out, and they only lost 2. And Miskew over curls.
That's a huge miss from the vice skip. She does not look happy either.
Visibly upset, in the words of Andreas Skoglund.
So that really destroys everything for Canada. Jonna McManus can hit this last yellow to lie 3. And great position for Sweden to force the 1 point.
And what a difference a couple of shots make.
Yep.
So all of a sudden, in 2 shots, Canada go from having a chance to lie 3 to facing 3 after a huge miss by Emma Miskew.
Right to it. Yeah, line. Yeah, line. Yeah, line. Hey, whoa.
Well, yeah.
Bara klippa den, va? Bara klippa av det.
Jag tycker vicka ända hit.
Så. Och få ner. Ja, det var klippa.
Är det vicka eller?
Bara klippa det. Clearing.
And Anna Hasselborg won't worry too much about losing that red at the back of the fort. More important to just make sure they get that yellow out.
Du ska inte vicka hit bara, eller?
Nej, det blir så mycket att fastna i sen.
Okej, okej.
Ren. Japp! Japp! Ren! Ren!
Bra, Anna.
Härligt. Härligt. Okej. Det känns helt rätt angst på om vi kan vicka den springet. Lägger de den frysningen så sitter den ju liksom. Nej, precis.
Kan tacka för deras miss dock.
Sa du?
Kan tacka för deras miss. Det är ganska stor skillnad att de ligger 3 eller om vi ligger 3.
Ja, precis. Exakt.
Upp i egen.
Ja, för nu är ju ryggen längre ner precis.
Det gör inget. Ja, precis. Ja, jag spelar ingen bra. Jag måste spela upp nu.
Fick du dem sen eller?
Jag fick dem nu. Anna var här. Jag spelar idag. Du måste höja mig nu så jag spelar bra. Jag känner det. Det var du som kan göra det.
Wait only! Freeze it! Lynn, take it! Lynn, switch!
Den lilla skiten. Jag tänkte att det var lite sista. Fan också, nu kommer inte...
Looking a bit heavy here. Rachel Homan's draw, but well set. They're not in a great position.
No, at the moment this doesn't look like the same Canadian team we saw earlier on in the week. Or certainly on Friday night when they played Sweden in the 1-2 page game. Perhaps that day off and some mountain air affected them.
Lite till.
Hör du den vilken också?
Ren, 90, ja! Ren, ja! Hårt! Hårt! Wow! Ja! Ja! Hårt! Wow!
A nice shot by Anna Hasselborg. Does stick around, so it's a draw against for Rachel Homan. Now Anna Hasselborg had a draw against for facing Canada. She drew right through the house to give up a steal for.
I think Rachel Homan will struggle to find her way through the house here.
Yep.
She's got backing there. Don't know if they'll get stone on that back red, but big shot here for Homan.
About the same. Wait only. Go for weight. Don't let it die.
And looking good here. Comes down onto the button. Canada score one, no backing required. And Canada preserve their one-shot lead. Going 3-2 up at the turn. And a huge mistake by Emma Miskew. Canada with the chance to lie 3. And Emma Miskew overcurled, chipped out her own stone. And Jonna McManus was able to make a takeout to lie 3. So missed chance there for Canada. Nice draw by Homan, and Canada lead by 3 shots to 2. The teams will take a 5-minute break, and so will we.
Jag kommer nu. Ja. Jag får ta ringen här.
Är den nu som
Men nu har vi bytt det, så nu får vi stanna. Och nu har Sara 2 lika stenar också.
Ja, för då är de lite plus.
Jonna har fått en lite då.
Nu är de lite plus.
We've got caught on. Almost everyone has had one where they've been stopped on their intern.
Det känns jävligt lugnt här.
Ja, verkligen. Vilket grymt tålamod vi hade.
Vi spelar grymt, Anna.
Jag tycker fortsätt spela enkelt.
Ja, men vi får verkligen det.
7 for 2. I just do 7.
Alltså nu kommer centern komma, tror jag, även fast de är 1 upp.
And when you're drawing, if you're going to throw 2 sweepers,
Det
make
tycker jag också. Absolut.
if you're on rotation.
Ja, jag säger bra skott, det tycker jag vi slår.
Ja, det tycker jag också.
Vi känner ju att vi har en tydlig som kommer sätta sist.
We can only play better. Like, we're not even playing our best, and we're still ahead of points. So.
Gillar min trippel. Ja, jag tror jag var lite osäker faktiskt.
Nej, men det känns jättebra verkligen. Bara lugnt och stilla.
Ja, det ser jättebra ut. Jag var så jävla adrenalinpumpad efter min trippel. Jag bara...
Fan vilken jävla omgång alltså.
Vad jobbar du bara?
Fan vilket motbryt vi fick den omgången. Så bara...
Nej, men det är grymt.
Just gotta force me.
Bra.
Hela vägen ut.
Jag tycker det känns jävligt lugnt.
Ja, men
Det är bra. Det är bra. Det känns skönt och bra.
Och så är det ju härligt att spela liksom in så äntligen. Jag menar, du kan inte se det att det ligger i sista sten och
Sista sten i sjätte.
och de har använt sin sista stens favör.
Ja, de har spelat halva matchen och vi fyra på med nästa i första. Det är verkligen klart.
Jag kör på tjejer.
Men tycker vi att vi slår bra skott även fast det är sjätte?
De missar ju.
Härligt tjejer, grymt! Grym koll. Här är det bara.
Ja, tack. Du har fan det efter det som händer, Janne.
Härligt, grymt lirare.
Då kör vi. Härligt. You're up, Lynn. Härligt. Bra. Just a bit quicker in the hack, guys.
Ska vi samla vid bara? Halv tjej. Lugnt och fint så knyter upp där.
Ja,
precis. Bra.
Bra.
Jättebra.
Jag gillar den. Du verkar ju så lite perfekt hand.
Va? Nice. Jag gillar det. Ja, men vad byxorna är? Den läderbrallan.
Yep, lines tight.
3.
Ja, då får vi köpa.
It might still be in. Right, top 4 then, go hard.
Like we're just top 12. We might
Let it die, let it die.
Jag med, de känns som en stjärna så här. 78 då. Ja.
So, welcome back to our women's final and the World Junior Championships. We're in the beautiful Waldhaus Arena in Flims, Switzerland.
Topp 4!
Köra!
8!
Canada has a 1 point lead, leading 3-2, but Sweden has the last down advantage in this end.
8 då.
Nej, den är inte ner.
Kör, kom igen. Kom igen, kör. Jättebra sats, Sara.
Jag känner att den skulle dö.
So a bit too heavy from
Perfekt sats, bra spel.
Sara McManus, and doesn't quite curl.
Sorry, klockren fart.
Lynn Kreviazuk
Yeah!
looking to get in behind the guard.
Exakt samma sa den. Det är perfekt.
Hasn't had her best game so far. Looking to pull off a couple of better shots, but this is quite heavy. But will not push that red one through the house.
0.
So chance for Sara McManus to hit this yellow one in line 2.
Mål! Helt upp. Aldrig.
Det är kvar.
Det är bra, Sara.
Det är bra, Sara. Perfekt
Guys,
fart.
like
Sara.
around.
Det var 0, va?
Ja, perfekt fart.
Det känns
Come
så
on,
jättebra
this one.
fart.
I'm hoping you might jam it.
Vad sa du? Vem då? I laget, ja. Ja. Men alla de där är dumma i huvudet.
A couple of missed shots so far in this
Don't
sixth
touch it
end.
ever.
And this one too from Laura Crocker looks like it's going to drift back tee. Just comes to rest at the back of the fort,
Sit up.
and Sweden will be able to follow that stone down.
85.
Jättefin linje.
Inte så positiv.
Upp då. Jättefin linje. Upp. Aldrig då. Aldrig.
And if you've just joined us,
Vi har ingen
we're live from the Waldhaus Arena in Flims, Switzerland. For this the final of the World Women's Juniors between Canada and Sweden. Elsewhere on the ice as well, we have America and Switzerland playing the bronze game. USA leading by 5-2 there.
Okay.
We're running our guard anyway.
Top Top 8's pretty good. Line was really good.
Jag ska inte spela 66. Jag ska spela 80, vad sa vi? 82.
And it's Canadian second player Laura Crocker to throw her second stone of the sixth end. Canada just leading by 1. And a slightly scrappy affair in the first half. A few missed stones.
Let it curl. Take it hard. Hard, guys, hard! Hard! Finish it hard, hard! Okay.
And a nice draw by Laura Crocker after a miss by Agnes Knochenhauer. And Sweden immediately on the back foot in the sixth end.
Var med! Wow! Wow! Rent! Var med nu! Ja! Wow! 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 Ligger bra! Ligger bra! Bra Agnes!
Much better play by Agnes Knochenhauer.
Grymt Agnes! Grymt play!
Double peels. And throughout the game she's looked reasonably comfortable in the big weights. Just needs to find her touch.
Hard! Wow!
Vi måste vara helt klara när Anders uppskjuter.
Canada lie too after a nice takeout by Emma Miskew.
Noll! Ja, ganska rakt ja. Wow! Wow! 90! Wow! Upp! Okej, sådär Jonna. Bra Jonna. För det!
Vi ligger lite efter. Okay. Så vi skulle bara sätta upp sopet.
Okej, hur mycket ligger vi?
Efter gången ska vi ha 31. Okej. Så det är liksom precis på. Men det
Yes.
bara det vanliga tempot. Liksom.
Ja.
Whoa! Close, yep! Yep! Hard! Hard, guys, hard!
Ha våra stenar färdiga när vi drar upp sopet. Då är det helt lugnt. Så vi klarar nu liksom. Samma fart då.
0!
En 90 var för det.
Sweden just trying to find a hit and roll over in front of that back halo at the moment. Doesn't seem to be coming yet. And Canada looking good for a force of the 1 in the sixth end for them to take hammer at peels in 7.
Yep, go. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Clean. Whoa!
Lycka ihop det bara. Vad sa du? Ja, jag tycker det är lika när vi kan gå på dubben. Jag menar, skillnaden är att vi får dra. Vi går på dubben.
In the bronze game, another steal for Alex Carlson's America side. So they take a 4-shot lead now into the 7th end, leading by 6 shots to 2. Manuela Siegrist had a tap back to score 2 there and just heard the guard Meanwhile, on rink for Sweden and Canada in the gold medal game, Anna Hasselborg going for a hit and roll, or maybe a double takeout. That's a little too much on the nose.
Make sure we stay first, then. Make sure we stay first.
Hur blir det så här? Vad gjorde jag?
Whoa, whoa!
Det är en sten.
Close. Roll it, Lynn, roll it, roll it!
So a really nice shot by Rachel Homan. Just even rolls out a little bit wider too, to make the shot just slightly more difficult for Sweden.
And again, you'll see Anna Hasselborg play a takeout for one, not draw the 8-foot. It worked for her in the previous game against USA.
I think it's important in these high pressure games in the playoff stages that you do play shots that you feel comfortable with. And important Anna Hasselborg doesn't roll out. She won't want to give Canada a 2-shot lead. No problem for Anna Hasselborg. Makes the nose hit and ties the game up at 3 each. But you're right, Sander. You would see a lot of teams just play the draw there.
Well, whatever works for Anna Hasselborg, really. I would feel a lot safer playing a draw anyway.
But Sweden are renowned for their takeouts. Nicholas Eden does something similar, I know. He often plays a takeout in a situation like that. So Sweden throwing up a guard and lining up to have a run at the Canadians in the 7th end. Just peels off the centre, but still in a good position there.
Får jag säga en sak? Bestäm dig för att du älskar dina tränare.
It looks light.
Bra.
Hard.
Jag med, jag älskar dem. De är assköna.
Not there. Well, it's like a 1. Finish it, Em. Yeah, no. All the way, hard. Hard, guys, hard, hard. Keep going.
And this is a really poor shot by Lynn Kreviazuk. Not what the Canadians were looking for.
Yeah, Hasselborg already up with the broom to make the come around. Still struggling, Lynn Kreviazuk.
They've been better just lifting the soup in there and bringing that one in tight. So it does slip into the house and there will be no free guard zone rule in play on this one. Lynn Kreviazuk with the outturn takeout on the biter.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Shot.
Oh, better shot by Lynn Kreviazuk. Hits the nose and will stay in front of the house.
bara kommer runt så.
Ja. Nej.
Vad sa du? Nej.
Det är lite längre ut. Nu ska jag kommer 85. Ta det lugnt tjejer.
Bara fart!
Det känns långt.
Perfekt linje!
Jag tycker det känns bara korta.
Upp då!
Helt upp.
Jättebra linje! Upp då. Andra då?
Bak 8.
Upp. Perfekt linje. Upp. Aldrig.
Bara stanna tjejer.
Bra snack.
Jättebra koll.
Good draw by Agnes Knochenhauer. Slips behind the T line, but
81. 75.
does get buried in behind the guard.
Kolla hur hon sitter facket.
Laura Crocker looking to follow that one down and freeze onto it.
Wait only.
Hon bredar som fan med benen.
Wait only. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. And take it. Okay.
Comes down and we'll just push that red back in the house a fraction. Nice shot by Laura Crocker.
Bra linje! Bara fart tjejer!
Känns längre tjejer.
Kolla!
Bromsa nu.
Upp då! Upp! Nej! Aldrig!
Doesn't want to bounce off on the high side here.
You can get to the inside.
Not a particularly good shot there
Last one.
Ja, den är bra.
by
Same
Agnes
shot,
Knochenhauer. Just struggling with her weight.
Line is good.
Although it is still partially hidden, so Canada will struggle to get in off the inside.
No line. A little more. Right off. Don't have any line.
And that's looking pretty similar from Crocker. Chips it onto the freeze and really big missed opportunity there
Jag
for
känner för
Crocker.
att det bara drar så. Vi kommer ner bakom tid på den. Jag tycker dra den igen.
Topp 4.
Absolut.
And that red seems to be going nowhere at the back, so Jonna McManus can play the come around into the 4.
Aldrig tjejer, aldrig.
Jag minns det.
Inte dra.
Helt okej.
Okej.
Man just slips a little bit further
85.
than they would have liked and gives Canada the chance to play the come around and freeze. Even a little tap back on that red.
T-line. It has to be here. If your nose and tap it back 4, that's okay.
Det är fortfarande bra läge. Bra, Jonna. Ja, precis. Får de ner?
So a delicate shot here for Emma Miskew.
Ja, den ligger på 10.
Struggled on this line 2 ends ago.
Where? Whoa! Oh! No! No! Take it, Laura.
A nice shot by Emma Miskew. Doesn't get in a shot position, but really difficult for Sweden to remove that yellow stone.
sida så. Risken är att vi kommer upp lite bakom team, men vi kanske inte gör någonting. Nej, alltså marginal tjock.
Det är svårt att se härifrån.
Ja.
Eller bara insidan med typart på deras.
Vad sa du?
Okej.
Bara topp 4!
Marginaltopp 12.
Mycket snack där tjejer.
This looks like the right shot to me, just to come down and freeze the inside of this yellow.
Yep.
Oh. Ja! Bara fart! Bara fart! Ja! Ja! Hårt! Hårt!
And Jonna McManus doesn't put much rotation on the stone, so should see it curl hard now. It over curls and into the guard.
You can't hit it too thin. I can't see any of it. But you can hit a quarter of it, right?
Perfekt.
Like with back 8?
Hade fan gärna grej.
Visste inte vad jag skulle ta vägen.
Is it easier to tap that? Tap that one or no?
Alltså det är jättesmässigt, det är så kvar på banan.
It's gotta be pretty perfect.
Jaha. Var det någonting under?
Is there any options off the wide yellow,
You have to be
Sander?
flushing this though to hit it
You mean
harder.
roll in off that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if they can slide underneath the yellow at the front of the floor or not.
Same weight? Where's your last one?
Det här är performance-bilen, jag gillar inte de här som hänger ut.
Yeah.
We have a couple of options.
Yeah, certainly if they can get to this yellow and behind the staggered guard and tap it, that would definitely be a good shot to play. The only problem with it is where the shooter goes and what they leave off the wide one.
Det ligger ju olika träffar som vaknar.
Whoa! Hard! Hard!
It's a tough shot here for the Canadian third.
Hard! Hard, guys! Hard!
Looking good. Taps it into the pocket and Canada lie.
Almost overcurled a bit, in fact.
Du borde kunna ha vicken.
Frågan är om man vill trycka.
Eller bara vicken, Anna!
Really good shot there by Emma Miskew.
Den är fan bättre. Den är bättre. Spela vicken.
Vicken är bra, för då får jag bort på det.
Bara 90. Eller ja, 0. Lite mer.
Det kan
Karla är
inte
där
där.
förresten.
Då kan de fan inte få bort det. Vad sa du?
0.
Yes.
Skottar då.
Yes. Är det vilka locket alltså?
I think Anna Hasselborg will play in-off.
Visst är det hellre lite tunnare än chop va? Hellre lite tunnare än chop.
Yeah, even if she made a good freeze, then Canada would have an option off the wide ones. So looking to take this shot off and roll in front.
Really close, but not quite.
Härligt, det gick spikrakt där. Jag trodde du skulle få kall som jag fick i början.
Ja, 90.
Yes.
Bra spelat, Anna. Gud, förlåt, jag visste inte att det stannat.
It's too high, we get that red, Em. Yeah, I know. Just to let you know.
Vad sa du?
Just like that. You
Ja,
can't.
jag sa det. Bra.
My last one took off, eh?
Playing a tap up on the yellow guard.
Yeah, seems to be the only way they're really getting in for two at the moment is to play the tap. I think they'll be looking for it
Rachel?
kind of just high of nose. They won't want to roll open and leave a freeze on the back red. So a delicate tap required by Rachel Homan.
Hard! 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 Hard, guys, hard!
And this one over curling.
Kör Jonna. Roll it off!
And maybe Sweden can play a tap on that wide red that's just been tapped in by Rachel Homan.
Yeah. If we could see, yep, there the screen. That is partially open, almost half is showing. Should be possible to tap that into the forfeit.
Alltså släppa jättebra! Släppa jättebra! Time out! Time out! Släppa jättebra! Time out!
Is that their second timeout they've called now? Yep, as yeah. Call a timeout in the second end when they're in a bit of trouble.
Jag vet, vad ska jag så här? Spela den och missa den. Jag har ingen marginal och då gör vi det lättare för att ta tvåan. Som det ligger nu så är det faktiskt jävligt svårt att ta tvåan. Alltså jag är snarare mer inne i så, alltså som det ligger nu så är det svårt att få två. Den här är egentligen ingenting att förlora på.
Nej. Nej.
Ja. Alltså för att den kan jag spela hur tunt som helst. Alltså jag tycker inte, här ligger det så jävla svårt. Den här är... Ja, jag tycker den här känns klockren.
Ja, gärna. Den känns bra. Hålet är ganska litet härifrån.
Ja. Vi säger, alltså bara spela över den här har jag ingenting att förlora på. Försöka bara knacka in den här så här.
Nej visst, absolut inte.
För jag vill inte in och röra det där hålet som det ligger nu, ligger svårt.
Är det de som ligger skott?
De ligger rätt.
De är skott.
Kommer ju ändå komma fel.
Bara knacka det med 10 fart och lägga skott där. Ja, fast jag spelar hellre hur tunt som helst. Alltså,
hellre snärta upp den topp 8.
Ja, precis.
Men den kan ju faktiskt, den behöver ju inte bara 10 fart, den kan ju få vara lite...
Inte har det.
Fast jag känner bak 4-10 bara för att knacka den dit.
Bak 4, så vi har den enda locket.
Jag tycker så. Ja, precis.
Ja, precis.
Ja, jag tycker det är rätt slag i alla fall. Ja, grymt.
Vi ska bara snärta in den, så bak 8 krävs ju. Och då har vi det som
Jag har ju rakat på lite, men vi kan ju ta hur tunt. Ja.
So
jag har rakat på lite.
Gonna play this angle tap. Last time they took a timeout in the second end. They decided to play double takeout. She did not make
spela
that
bak
shot.
8! Mycket snack där, tjejer.
Yes.
I think you were talking about earlier in the week that missing shots after timeouts.
Yeah, we do see that sometimes. We have seen it a few times this week. Sometimes just the flow and rhythm of play just disrupted a bit. So important shot here for Anna Hasselborg, and if she can make it, that Sweden could be in a good position to steal here.
Wow!
Bak 8!
Ja! Wow! Ja! Kör!
Really good shot by Anna Hasselborg.
That works out really well, and her shooter does not lie in a good position for them to come in off. So, not sure what Canada can do now. does have enough, but is really thin. It worked out really well for Anna Hasselborg. Hitting that one thick, not rolling too deep.
Alltså, träffar hon översida på den här så kan vi skälla 2.
Jag tänkte också på det.
För hon har ju marginal att träffa hur runt som helst. Så hon kan marginal mot att flasha det.
Is it possible that should catch it too thick and then tap that red one? Just played by Anna Hasselborg back and punch that yellow one through, or maybe score two or three, or
It's difficult to see exactly. I don't think the yellow will leave the house.
I think maybe could be 2.
No! Never!
Lots of rotation here from Homan. Don't think this will curl much.
And she will do that. I was thinking about it, but is it enough for 2?
Looks like a 2 now.
Yeah, it is 2. So there was a risk playing that shot. I heard Anna Hasselborg saying it.
Yeah, it would have been better to be tight there and catch the guard and only give up 1. But Rachel Homan's spinner does not curl. And Sweden now leading by 5 shots to 3 against Canada.
Yeah, huge steal of 2 points.
Bra koll på sista.
Spela 75.
Got to say that Anna Hasselborg has really played well this game.
Meanwhile, in the bronze match, Manuela Segrist laying a takeout for 4.
Bra fart. Bra linje.
Bak 4.
Upp då. Perfekt linje.
And she nails it.
Yeah. Whistling for the end for the end. Ties it up. 6 points each coming into the 8th end. So a huge turnaround in the bronze final.
And the Americans not looking as relaxed as they were 10 minutes ago.
Topp 4. Topp 8.
Guys, you can't throw it.
Still should have control of the game
It's gone. It doesn't count.
with the hammer and the even ends going up 8.
Oh, what happened now? Oh, I think Rachel Homan was not in the house when that shot was played, and by rule the skip has to be on the ice when the shot is played. So Rachel Homan correctly removes that corner guard.
Perfekt linje.
Yeah, we saw that happen actually at the Olympics in the very first draw.
That was
Happened to Team Murdoch. Ewan Byers threw a stone when Dave Murdoch wasn't on the ice in the playing area.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ewan McDonald mentioned that as a rule, but they played it anyway, and they had to take it off. They're playing Thomas Dufour of France, I think.
Yep.
So, not a great start for Canada, having to take off a pretty perfect corner guard from Lynn Kreviazuk.
Switch!
Det ligger bra där, Sara.
So another good corner guard by Kreviazuk. And Sweden, with their newly earned 2-shot lead, will immediately move out to peel the guards.
Good peel by Agnes Knochenhauer. I think we'll have a couple of interesting ends now. Last 3 ends of this game. I'm a bit surprised, really, that Sweden is in the lead by 2 points. Canada hasn't really played the best of games.
Yeah, it's certainly been what we hoped for this game. Lots of tremendous shots being played. Also, a few nervous mistakes creeping in. And Canada now trailing by 2. Of course, Canada defeated Sweden in the page 1-2 game by a resounding scoreline of 9-2. 7-0 up after 3 ends. So they were definitely favourites going into this game, but some mistakes at key times have kept the door open for Sweden. And I think we'll see Agnes Knochenhauer look a lot more comfortable now as she's playing peels. So accurate with the big weight.
Still trying to set up an end here, Rachel Homan. I think she really wants to score in the 8th end.
Oh, let it go! A lot more than last time. Off.
Looking to be high and heavy from Laura Crocker. They will manage to stick around for a 3rd shot. But Anna Hasselborg not hesitating. Calling appeal from Jonna McManus.
Yeah, the Canadians have really stopped talking out there as well. Seem to be a bit shell-shocked by Rachel Homan's last shot in the last end, giving up 2. And then compounded by Lynn Kreviazuk's misplayed guard. When Rachel Homan wasn't in the playing area, of course you always have to have somebody in the playing area holding the brush.
I'm pretty sure that rule was inspired by Paul Turlson. He was constantly off the ice drinking coffee. And even playing home in Norway, the lead bent. Ramsfjell very rarely has a skip to throw stones towards.
And they just slip off the freeze. And Sweden don't want too many stones to build up behind the tee line here. I know South here would leave a nice pocket for Canada to come into, and if Sweden could peel the yellow and the red at the back of the house, that would be their best result.
It's not the biggest pocket, although it rolls off a bit. Only positive thing I can see in sticking around with all these stones is if they can peel away all yellow ones, Rachel Homan has to draw for 1. They have to play a perfect end though.
Hard, guys, get a shot. Hard. Drag it, guys, hard. Hard. Keep going, guys, hard, keep going, hard.
Doesn't quite make it into shot position, but Canada line second shot.
Vad säger du om att försöka chappa med clearing? Alltså har vi avrullen så har vi det.
And Canada really need to get out of this funk they're in quickly.
Vi vill inte bli kvar med det nu vi än gör.
Really struggling. Standard of play has definitely dropped in the last 2 ends, and they'll need to raise it again quickly. While Sweden seem to be improving with every end. Canada seem to be on the slide.
Nej, jag vet, fast Agnes som tryckte på den och det kallar bra. Ja, bra.
And perhaps if Canada don't go on to win this game, they'll regret missing some opportunities in the first 4 ends. First 5 ends even. So Anna Hasselborg, she doesn't want that Yellowstone in there. So I think we'll just see it removed from play. No problem, peels out the shot stone. No point in messing around with a control weight. Just peels it off. However, it does open up the freeze to the back stone for Rachel Homan.
Yeah, but that has to be absolutely perfect though, this freeze. Or Anna Hasselborg will just throw the same line with the same weight, peel it off, and Rachel Homan has to draw for one.
Line's tight. Okay, line's good. Go for weight. Hard. Hard.
So that's looking short of the freeze. However, the supers do squeeze it into shot position. Should be a simple peel though for Hasselborg.
I think Sweden will be reasonably happy with Canada just taking a 1 point, meaning Sweden will be line 1 up, and maybe blanking the 9th end. They can have hammer 1 up in the last end. Does have to make this one though. No problem from Anna Hasselborg, and Rachel Homan again needs to draw against 4.
Anna Hasselborg looking really good out there now.
Yeah.
Just making everything in complete control. Shouldn't be a problem here, just the same draw as she just played.
More around. 10's around. No. Keep it clean. Whoa.
And they're saying no backing at the moment.
This can be crucial. Is it a steal of 2?
So will be 2 to Sweden, I believe.
So big mistake from Rachel Homan, and Sweden will steal another deuce to make it a 7-3 game with 2 ends to go, and Sweden being the take-out team that they are, I can't really see Canada fighting back now.
Yeah, unbelievable miss by Rachel Homan, and I think if there's one area that Canada really need to work on is just their attitude when they go down in the game. I think they do start to steam a little bit, and that poor end by the Canadians really a result of the previous end, not being able to block it out and just play one shot at a time, forget about previous shots. And to be fair, they didn't really make one good shot in that last end, any of them.
Nope.
So I just need to work on that. Of course, they have all the shots, and tactically they're very sound, definitely the best tacticians this week, but the shot play just hasn't been there in this game. So corner guard by Kreviazuk, and I think we'll just see this one thrown away as well by Sara McManus.
Yep.
They want to leave absolutely nothing for Canada to use.
Du skrämmer mig. Jag bara stack det här. Jag tror det är alldeles kurigt. Ja, det var lugnt. Ja, så här.
That's the first time I've really seen Sara McManus really smile. She always looks so composed and calm, but looking really happy now.
Du bara no.
Even, guys, even.
Still 2 ends to go though. Canada could score a 3 in this end. And steal in the next. A bit of a mistake from Agnes Knochenhauer. Leaves that stone around.
Take it.
Spela insida.
Insida, den.
Ja. Jag spelar upp lite.
Ja.
Really big weight from Knochenhauer.
Yeah, she wants to get all of these moving. Double peel by Knochenhauer.
Yeah, makes up for leaving her first one around. Removes that now,
and Jonna McManus manages to catch the stone before she takes out Johan's camera.
Johan, our cameraman, on the ice.
Done a stellar job all week. So 2 corner guards up. And Jonna McManus with the peel.
Hårt tjejer! Hårt! Hårt! Viktigt! Hårt!
Doesn't quite roll out of play. Is usable for Team Canada. More or less has 2 guards in play now. But
actually this Swedish team, they're just newly formed this season and haven't played that many competitions. I know Agnes and Anna were in Edmonton for 3 months at the start of the season. Came back around Christmas time to get stuck into the junior program, won the junior nationals, and then came here and are looking good to pick up the gold at the World Juniors here at the Waldhouse Arena in Flims. But maybe they picked up some extra things while they were in Edmonton.
Yeah, maybe the recipe to beat a Canadian team.
Become a Canadian.
Yeah.
So Jonna McManus with the peel again. And a much better shot by the Swedish third player. And I think we'll see Canada go around this time.
I only have 3 stones left in this end, and really should score 3 points to have a fairly okay chance in the next end.
Oh, let it go. Switch. Laura, take it.
And on the other sheet, bronze final between Switzerland and the USA. Switzerland took a 4 in the 7th end. USA takes a single point in the 8th end to make it a 7-6 game in USA's favor. So close game over there.
Stone is partially hidden. Just gets by.
And Anna Hasselborg is just making everything today. Incredible play by the Swedish skip. She's really on fire today. Made a treble in the second end to deny a huge end for Canada, and from then she's just made everything.
In the bronze game, USA scored 1 in the 8th to take a 7-6 lead. Going up 9.
Det curlar ju på bra nu, tror jag. Jag tar lite till. Lite till, ta kant. Vad blir det då? Vad säger vi om farten? 85.
And if this game was to finish early, or before the other one, we would switch over to the bronze game to try and give you some coverage. So if you're American or Swiss fans, stay with us. Sweden leading by 7 shots to 3 in the gold medal game, 9th end. And Homan comes up short with her draw around. He seems to have lost all confidence now.
It actually gives Sweden a chance to steal in this end.
Doesn't want to be back T here.
Bit heavy and wide. But that's a nice draw by Anna Hasselborg.
Yeah, Anna Hasselborg can't do a thing wrong now. So that red stone on the button reasonably open, but
you think Canada will play another end after this?
If they make this one, then yeah, and if not, no.
Okay.
Struggling to get this one past the guard. And they just squeeze it by. Have they got the pace to get it off the button? No. There'll be another one to Sweden. And Sweden are the World Junior Champions 2010. in Flem, Switzerland. Canada, the big favourites after winning the 1-2 against Sweden. But Sweden have looked a completely different prospect out here in the final. Great performance by the Swedish. Anna Hasselborg marches down the ice to acknowledge the Swedish fans. And Anna Husta yesterday when speaking to us in the commentary box, just saying how much of a help it is to have such a great support like the Swedish, and it just helps drive them forward. We see Anna Husta joining the team. And unfortunately for them, due to new rules imposed on the World Juniors, they won't be able to enjoy a drink this evening, but I'm sure they will when we get back to Sweden. So momentarily we'll switch over to catch the tail end of